Hey everyone, thanks for joining us today. My name is Ahmed. I got a very special guest coming on today. I know I told you guys all that I was going to be doing this at 2 p.m., but as you guys all know, life happens and we're doing it early. So I got a special guest here. Her name's Jacqueline. She's been doing this business almost as long as me. She started in October of 2018. I started in January of 2018. So we've been in this business almost the same amount of time. And as I told you guys before, you get out of this business, the more you put into it. So at first, she's kind of taking it slow. She has kids, as she'll explain to you guys. And now she's just getting her business rolling. So whether you start this business fast or slow, or you just take your time with it, it doesn't matter. This business will go as fast as you want or as slow as you want. Regardless, we all find success. And I'll introduce you to her right after this. Hello, Jacqueline. Thanks for being here today. How are you doing?
Hello, we are doing well, and sorry to all of you for mixing up the time.
Hey,
I
no
was going to
problem.
say, that's part of being a global business. You mix up the times, right?
Exactly. Sometimes time and conversion is not exactly what you think. So,
I don't know what I was thinking. Mum brain.
life happens. It's all good. No problem at all. Thanks very much for being here today. First of all, are you able to just give us a quick introduction of yourself and whoever else is there with you that we can see?
Yes, my name is Jacqueline. As you can see, I'm a mother. He is my youngest of three, and my oldest is not even 3 yet.
Oh, wow.
So as Ahmed was saying, yes, I am taking this business slowly for me because I have the children, and that is one of the reasons. They are the reason why I started this business.
Mm-hmm.
So I from a very young age already started working in healthcare. First, I was a healthcare aide, and then after I graduated high school, I went to become a registered nurse. I loved being a registered nurse, and until I got married and started having children. Then 12-hour shifts was not what I wanted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I was, home with my first one, and I was like, this is, to go back to work to 12-hour shifts. I mean, you never see your kids.
Yeah, yeah, I totally understand, and nothing wrong with taking it slow. I was taking it slow in the beginning as well, and towards the end of 2019, 2020, middle of 2020, and towards the end of 2019 was when I really started progressing in this business and taking it serious. So it doesn't matter if you start slowly or you start fast. In the end, we were all going to find success as long as we put in the time and the work. Thanks very much for introducing your kids as well. Quick question. Why did you start this business, and when did you find it, and who introduced it to you?
So for me, like I said, I was a brand new mom sitting at home, and I was used to working I worked many jobs as a registered nurse, a few different places. And at the same time, I was thinking, the lifestyle I was living, like with work, I worked very hard, but then I also played very hard, as my coworkers like to say. I love to travel.
Yeah.
I traveled. So I would do a ton of traveling. And if I wanted to maintain that lifestyle of traveling and having fun and exploring the world, with children, it gets costly. So I wouldn't, and with children also, you don't want to be working 24/7. So I was like, I need something different. I need to find something. So I started searching, and I also knew, being a new mother, that I would not want to take strenuous courses or anything like that. I wanted something that was easy to plug into and easy to maintain and do. So yeah, I was at that time when we started with our businesses here, it was mainly just Facebook ads, and that's where I found the ad, was on Facebook. And for me, there was no question. Because I'd already seen a bunch of them, and I'm like, these just they just kind of spoke to me, I guess. And I was like, I need to try this out. So yeah, I clicked on the ad, watched the webinar, and I joined. Like there was no questions.
With this business, on my end, there was a bit of hesitation, which is normal as there's a lot of scams out there today. And it seems like for you, there was no hesitation at all. You just jumped right in.
No, I just, that is, I think but that's also my type of personality. Like now that I'm married and I see my husband, sometimes he's like, "Oh, how about that person?" I'm like, I don't know. I don't. Yeah, you would. I guess if it was a scam, I would have been out. But I mean, thankfully it wasn't, right? Thankfully, I came to the right place, and yeah, I'm very happy because I've heard a few stories from some people who have, joined somewhere else before, and I'm like, no. But I didn't have any feeling like that, nothing at all. It was like I felt it right away. I was like, this is something I want to do. Like there was no questions at all.
Exactly, and that's what I tell a lot of people on my page all the time. If this was a scam, I've had this business page since the beginning of 2018. I would have been long gone by now. And those other people that you see promoting scams, even if you're following them online, you'll see them disappear within 1 or 2 months. Hey, we're still here, and this business is true. And short story, the person that brought me here today was on someone's business page for almost a year before she joined. So it's just watching their success, as many of you guys on our pages are just watching our success, and eventually going to be like, okay, this got to be real. Okay, I need to find out some more information.
Well, I was going to say I mean, I never even thought of that, to look at the business pages, but some business pages too. It just so happened today I was searching for something and I ended up on some business page. And then, you know how you can see if there's name changes or anything like that. And I'm like, some of these people, because lately, like you're saying for the scams, lately, the amount of people that are messaging you, bombarding you with these crazy messages, I got the best new thing. And I'm like, for how long are you going to be there, right? And I mean, and you look at their pages and it's like name change. They go from one to the next, to the next, to the next. And you're like, why? Right? It's, I mean, and like you say, we're still here. You look at our pages, they've been there, the same old thing.
Exactly. We're not going anywhere. And as I say all the time, when the time is right for you, just approach us and we'll give you what the next step is. And this is definitely a legitimate business that's changing a lot of people's lives right now. But I just wanted to ask you something. As a nurse, I actually have a few people who are nurses who are on my business page who have told me a couple times now that they're in the nursing industry. They want to start online, but they don't think this is the right thing for them, as they don't have a business background or they don't have any education into this business. What would you give those people? What would you say to them if they were to approach you?
I would say, I mean, nursing is always changing. So one thing just pops in my mind. You say no business background. You don't need a business background to do this. Exactly. Let me tell you, like, even just, I'm just going back to our mastermind from last night. The amount of information that they provide you with and help you out with is astounding. So you can come in with zero knowledge and you will learn. I mean, it's the same as, for example, I mean, within nursing, most of the stuff stays the same. But let's go to, for you nurses out there, your charting. Charting is always changing. And then it goes from paper and now also electronic and all that stuff. You learn as you go, right? There's always new things. And that is the thing with this too. The training is there. It is simple. It is easy. I mean, for me as a mother of 3 little ones, I can do it. It's you watch a little bit, or, I mean, right now I'm learning how to do YouTube ads. I find it very interesting, a lot of fun. Exactly. But, you just do it slowly. You take your time and you and the amount of stuff that if you are willing and determined, anybody can do this. No matter who you are, you can do it, you know? And
Exactly.
yes, as a nurse, you have busy shifts and stuff like that. But when you come home, what are you doing? Don't you scroll social media and stuff? You know what? So why not make that a productive? Why not make your downtime, your time that you're on your social media or anything, why don't you make it a productive time rather than just because, yeah, I mean, now too, but I mean, it's you're looking for different ideas, you're connecting with people, and that's what I love. It has actually, because now I am on my second mat leave in a row, so not really sure if I'm going to be going back to work or not. Because I have in between my first and my second, I went back for a really short period, just a few months, and I mean, that for me solidified why I'm doing this business. And now I'm on my second mat leave in a row. I haven't gone back to work in between my last two children, and not even sure if I want to go back even to do like even casual. I'm not sure, right? And it's very doable. It's
Yeah. A lot of foundations are built for us, and a lot of support is out there. And the training, once you get in, is very, very step by step. And the best thing about this community is everyone has the same access to the same training. And there's almost 75,000 of us in this group right now. And if you don't understand the training, and let's say if you're working with Jacqueline and she doesn't understand it, and you reach out to me, well, hey, I could explain to you in a different way. And then when Jacqueline's available, you go back to her and she'll explain to you in a different way. All the training, we've all been through it so far. So we've had to do it to get to this point. So regardless if it's confusing, if you don't understand it, if maybe your English is second language for you and you just need someone to translate it, we got people that speak all sorts of languages here. So we're a very, very diverse community.
Yeah, and, it is very diverse. And that's what I like about it too. You meet all different kinds of people. It's like virtually traveling.
Yeah, all the time. And as I've been doing these interviews, you guys can see everyone that I've brought so far has been from a different background, a different industry, and from a different industry that I am. I'm in the emergency services. You are as well, but it's different. I'm a firefighter. You're in so completely different. So last person I had was in airlines. Before that, it was corporate world. Before that, it was losing track. There's so much. He was in the cancer agency. So many variety of people that are coming from all sorts of walks of life. But I know you said the rest of your kids are going to be waking up soon. So I'll close it out now. What tip or advice would you give the people that are just hanging around on the business page, just watching and unsure of if this is something that they should do?
You know, if you're hanging around and you're like, do I or don't I? I say, why? What is holding you back? What is it that you're looking for? To anything that we do, from moving out on our own, going to university to take a degree or any kind of studies, starting a new job, everything has that fear, as most people say. Well, I mean, for me, I don't know. I'm one who's maybe I'm a little different, but I never had that real. It was afterwards that I'm like, oh, what did I do? But like, just go through it and start. The only way that you're going to really experience what we're talking about is by joining. And you know, another thing is when you click that join now button, you have 30 days. 30 days to check it out. If you don't like what you see, then you ask for a refund. And that is the part that I so like. You have 30 days. You can ask for a refund if you don't like it. And so be it. I mean, you've maybe gained some knowledge and you know yes or no, right? I mean, we go, what is for us, you know, Canada, US, Europe, what is 149 US dollars? I go to the grocery store and I spend way more than that. Right? I mean, you have no you have no, if you have no issues going or shopping and spending just like that, then try it out. That's all I have to say.
And sorry, one more question. What would you say that you value the most out of our community?
The amount of people, you know what? I can go on and on about the training, but it's the people. Exactly. They so want to see every one of us succeed. And that's what, the ones that have started this, they do everything in their possibility so that everybody succeeds. It's not just every man for themselves. And that's what I so enjoy about it.
Exactly. You'll not be left alone. Everyone here is automatically, once you join, assigned a mentor. Everyone that joins automatically assigned a coach. So you'll never be alone. The foundations that were built for us will be built for you as well, and will guide you along the way. So if you're shy, if you're nervous, definitely that is something that we've all felt when we were all joining. As hey, anytime you're going to something new, those are the feelings that you should have. So that's completely normal, and we've all been through it. And just know that you definitely will not be alone in this journey, and we'll have your back. You'll have our support, and definitely, if you are interested, feel free to click on my website. It's just down below. Register, and I'll send you what the next step is. Or if you like the amazing Jacqueline better, go over to her website and just sign over there, as we're all running the same business, but working together to find success. Thanks very much for everyone that watched, and I'll catch you on the other side. Take care.